Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our reaction and ranking of all of the Naruto endings. We got every single one except for ending 3 with subtitles, and we haven't seen any of them with subtitles before. So that'll be interesting. You can check out our Patreon. If you want to start watching our shippuden reactions, you can go to our Patreon and start seeing those right now. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. But yeah, our shippuden reactions should already be up there. And what else? Oh, you can also get the uncut for this opening or this ending reaction and yesterday's opening reaction where we ranked all of Naruto's openings and reacted to all of them. You can get both of those uncut on our Patreon, as well as a week ahead on our Naruto series, as well as a week ahead on other shows like Demon Slayer, like Beastars. Bunch of cool stuff over there you should check out. Really interesting things over there at patreon.com/boldcast. But yeah. Anything you want to say before we get into the first ending?
Well, we just watched the openings, and a lot of them were really, really good. But I feel like with the endings, from what I remember of them, it's been a little bit more hit or miss for me. Mm-hmm. There's some that I really didn't like when we were watching it for the first time, and some that I forget, I'm sure, and some, I think the first one might actually be my favorite that we've seen. Or, well, there's a couple that I basically... There's some that I remember liking, and there's some that I remember not liking very much.
And there's some you don't remember.
And there's some that I don't remember, and there's some that I haven't seen. Mm-hmm. So we got a good mix going on here.
Indeed. So hope you guys enjoy our reaction and review. Oh shit, our reaction.
Carson has seen all of them, I'm pretty sure.
I was just gonna say that. I don't know if I've seen all of them at this point. I'm not 100% sure. I don't go back and watch the part 1 endings. I really love the shippuden endings. The shippuden endings are like some of the best that I've ever seen, or at least some of them. For these, I don't know if because I never watched all the fillers, so I think there may be one or two or three or something that I haven't seen, but we're going to be ranking all of them, and some of them, you might get a fresh reaction, even out of me. So, hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Let's go. Naruto ending 1.
They threw the swing in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Yeah, that's among my favorites because it's just so simple and has such a good message.
Yeah.
Don't be a faker. Where'd my pen go? I must have taken it somewhere else. Don't be a faker. Don't, believe in yourself. Waiting is wasting for people like Naruto. It really, yeah, it's so simple, and it has that, first one vibe of what is the style, what is, what's going on here with this new show. And it's really crazy. It's really cool to see sort of a fresh interpretation of the source material that nobody knew what the show was going to be at this point. They knew that it was going to be an adaptation of the manga, obviously, but the style and presentation wasn't 100% solid here yet. So the images feel very original and fresh, and the same with the song. The fact that it's all in English is pretty cool. And the visuals are awesome. It's just Naruto. Yeah. Everyone's turned their back on him, and he runs away, and then he falls down. He's chasing a butterfly, chasing some hope, and then he falls down, and then he wakes up as his self later in his life, and Sakura and Sasuke are there. So
yeah, it's really sad.
it's really sad.
It's a really sad one. That one kind of got me on the rewatch of it. It was really sad.
It is really sad. Did you notice the first time you watched it that it was in English, or did you just realize that?
I think I just realized that.
Yeah, it's you we didn't really listen to it every episode because we were trying to get through that part of the story so much, because it was just a real slog, as good as the source material is. But yeah, it's I really love this ending. It's among my favorites. It really has that fucking emotional resonance, and like I said, it's really cool to see a fresh take on this thing that hadn't been even fucking done yet. So it's really cool to see like this really interesting look to everything.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, ending 2. And then there was this one. Lindsay's favorite. Fucking billboard brow over there. It's so bad. I like the song alright. It just doesn't say anything, you know?
I remember every time this would come on, I would get so mad. The thing is, the song isn't bad, but because now I know I associate it with this, I just... No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to separate for sure. I do always think it's funny when Naruto looks back instead of Sasuke. But yeah, it's just not great. You know? It's just not great. I have some nostalgia for it because it's been a long time since I watched the show for the first time. But like even then it wasn't great.
I just feel
it's just
like
subpar, like in pretty much every way.
The song is okay, and if they'd done different visuals, but now every time I hear that song, I just picture them swaying, and I'm like, can you get the fuck out of here?
I'm trying to watch Gaara versus Rock Lee, and you're
I think that was it. During that part, it was so good. It was so good, and then this would come on, and
it was finally good because you were like having a real rough time up to that point, but you were like. You were surprised by the fact that you were actually... I
was so into it, and then it would be... This ending came on, and I was like, and this ending again, just to spite me.
Yeah, you literally said that.
I don't know if
after the whole Rock Lee thing.
But yeah, it was... I was so sad about Rock Lee, and then this fucking ending came on again, and I was like,
Jesus
get out of here.
Yeah, I just want to move on. Let's go to the next one. Fuck that ending. Time for a real ending. I love this one.
This one's so good.
Fucking Sakura still looks so weird.
She looks so weird.
Hooray. I wish I had the lyrics for this one. This one's the fucking vibe is so strong in this ending.
I really like this one.
This brings me back to this one is one of the few ones that like I can still get that like that feeling that I had when I watched this for the first time. Of just binging, doing nothing but watching Naruto for like 2 straight weeks and finishing Shippuden or getting caught up with Shippuden because it was still airing. That one's dope.
Man.
I love that one.
I want to go back. Can you go back to that part with Sakura? Yeah, like that one. She looks like a baby, but
she
like
does.
But like she wants to kill you.
What the fuck is up with her hand? I'm just noticing. What the fuck? The perspective is weird because this is supposed to be like the center of her wrist. But it just looks like that. She just has a growth on her. It's her pinky,
yeah,
right?
She's like this. She's like this.
It's just the way, like the length of her finger. Like it's supposed to start like here, but it looks like
Anyway,
it just starts.
that
It's
she
so
looks.
weird looking.
Sakura looks weird in this entire ending, and especially that one. She
She's
looks
like
like
this
a murderous
mutant
baby.
claw fucking like. Anyway, she does look
She
kind of
looks
weird
like
there.
Chucky or something.
She kind of does. I love Kakashi reading the book.
Yeah.
You know what? Just real quick on the rewatch of Naruto, there wasn't as much Kakashi as I remember. Kakashi like is there at the start, and then for the rest of the shit, he's just kind of.
He's still one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, it's because he's so fucking cool at the start, I think, and he's there all the time. But like for the rest of the series, he's just kind of standing on the sidelines talking about what Sasuke's doing.
Yeah.
You know? Now that I think of it, weird.
Yeah, he's not at it. I hope he's in Shippuden more. I really hope.
Okay, moving on to where is it? Number 4. Another one that you go.
See, the thing about this one is I absolutely hated it while it was going on, but
it's really
no,
memorable.
It's good.
And the lyrics are so far really relevant. And the song's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It has that like sort of I don't know, like urban and like US infused sort of vibe that like kind of characterizes the aesthetic of Naruto.
Yeah, I remember that one a lot of the time while we were watching it. I think we skipped that one
a lot,
and I didn't really like it most of the time because I just thought it was boring. And then I don't actually remember what it was. Maybe it was the funeral episode or the episode that the Hokage died in.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember it was like it was an episode around there where it all of a sudden just worked, and it worked really well. And then I was able to get on board with it. But I think it might have been a case of the thing that Naruto does all the time, where they play the openings and endings slightly too soon.
Yes, yeah, big
before the moment for that vibe really hits. I think that might have been the case, because I remember as soon as it worked, it really, really worked.
Mm-hmm.
And I still remember it often.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that completely.
But it's not too visually, stimulating, but the song is really good. Like I said, once you get to the point that this visual becomes very significant, mm-hmm. then it works.
Yeah. I just don't really... I agree with what you're saying. I don't have anything to add, though, because there's nothing going on in it, really. Yeah. It's just Naruto. He wants to be Hokage. Welcome to Naruto. Pretty much it. Okay, next one. I like this one.
I like the lyrics.
It's because he feels like second to Sasuke, kind of, maybe? Or just to everyone. He's in the shadows. And then everyone shows up, and he's not behind them in the shadows. He stands with them. I love that shot of all the fucking standing side by side.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really good.
I really like that one.
That one's really good. No crazy like the crowd shot, like these sweeping shots of them are good, and like they're clearly well done. But it's not nothing crazy happens. It just really captures like sort of Naruto's journey. Like he's sitting there alone. Mm-hmm. Sun sets. Also the cool lighting from like opening 5 is there with like the indigo and like reddish orange.
Yeah.
Then it's nighttime and he's fucking alone and he just feels like he's in everyone's shadow. He feels like he's not a part of the group, and it's him like running and fucking being all pissed off. It feels like shit. And then everyone shows up, and then the music fucking kicks in and he's standing with everyone else looking at the sunrise. Mm-hmm. And like the darkness is in the past. What is, it's the classic theme that Naruto is all about, presented in a really simple but really fucking awesome way, and the song really works. Yeah, I love that one.
I like that one. I really like that one.
Even now seeing, and by the way, in case I don't know if we fully mentioned it, but we have subtitles. I mean, you guys see it, but we haven't seen the subtitles for these.
Yeah.
Before this reaction. So, anything you want to add to that one?
Yeah, I just really like that one. That one's really solid. That one could almost be an opening, actually.
Almost, yeah, almost.
Almost, not quite. I really liked it. Actually, yeah.
That was really
the colors. That had a nice blend of metaphorical stuff and just shots of the characters, and yeah, I liked it.
And shows everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lee and Neji are here.
Yeah.
Lee's there. Neji, I think, is over here.
He's on the end, I think.
Okay, yeah, that one was awesome. That one's probably going to be higher on the list for me. Next one. This is, I believe, 4, 5, 6. Let's go.
Oh.
Girl ending, once again. Wait, who's this person? We haven't seen them in the story at all.
I mean, maybe since she's features in the ending, she'll be really important in this arc.
This feels very 2000s, like 2000s pop. What do you think of that one?
I don't like that one.
You don't like that one at all?
No.
Here's why I like that one. It's not one of my favorites, but the reason I like it is because imagine seeing this like on TV as a kid, knowing nothing about like animation as an industry or like anything about like how the shit is made, and like just liking Naruto and wanting to know more about it. And then you see this and you're like, holy shit, this is what it is like to like draw. This is their process to draw shit. Like that, it's a cool insight in context of when this shit was coming out. So for that reason, I like it. But as far as an ending, it's nothing crazy special.
I don't know. The effect of like the drawing, the like time lapse drawing thing sped up, is okay. But like, what is this, dry as fantasy or some shit? Like, just girls playing in ankle deep water. I don't know. I don't know. It's all right, but I just feel like it's so like not even in any way attached to the story, and that's why I don't really like it.
Yeah. It's
just kind of this could literally be on any show. Like this ending like could be any characters. And it would be the same ending, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't disagree. My only reason that I already said my reason. It's just that it's interesting in the context of being a kid watching Naruto week to week and like wanting more of it, and then just seeing a cool ending that's like really different from everything else and is showing you a different side of the creation of the show, like a behind the scenes sort of thing. I appreciate it for that, although it's definitely not one of my favorites for sure. All right, next one. This one's fucking dope. I love this one. The song's so good. And the visuals. I wish I could have like a Naruto visualizer, like what's going on in the background when you just play music, and then it's like this picture's just in the background. It's such a good song. Naruto looks dope as fuck.
This one's really good.
I love this. All the characters, and they show like different people. Sarutobi Sensei, and then this side, Zabuza, Akatsuki, Haku. That's one I rarely skip. Because it's just fucking the song's awesome. It's such a good end cap. It's one of those that just like is a perfect fucking see you next week type of ending where it ends off on like whatever moment and it works. It just fits and the colors are great. It shows you all different kinds of characters. You could put this at any point in the story and it would work. Fuck yeah. This one's dope. The colors are awesome. The colors change and how the shadows are all like visualizers. It's
actually really simple because it's just like a black and white drawing of Naruto, like
with the gradient
flying through the air.
Yeah,
with the gradient background. I think they have some kind of effect on him that's like, almost like an old TV, like flickering, but like just on him.
That's what I was talking about. Like, you know when, in like iTunes or whatever, there's like the visualizer function, or on. Whenever you would play music on like an old DVD player or something like that, they'd have a visualizer where it would just be this crazy psychedelic, like kaleidoscopic. I think that they did that sort of in the background, in the shadows.
Yeah.
You kind of see it. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. And it, fuck it, dude. Like I really, it's obviously, it doesn't have the same significance that like a lot that I really look for in like a top tier one, but it's a jammer and it doesn't have to be super special as long as it really works and it really caps off the episode in a fun way. So while it's not like gold standard ending, it is like among the best in the show for sure.
I really
as far
like
as I'm concerned. Okay, next one. Unless you had something more to say.
No, I just there's not too much to say about that one. It's just really good.
Next one. An even better one. I didn't realize it was this relevant.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to say this, but it's like half these endings are all like romantic, but it's between Naruto and Sasuke, so it like really fits their relationship.
So good. That one's so good.
That's really good. I must have really underestimated this one when I first was watching it, because like it really does fit with not only the story at this time, but like it's just, I don't know, it fits way more with like what's going on in the story than a lot of the other endings, and I never realized it until
I think the lyrics really help with that.
For sure.
Because the colors and Naruto running is quite deceiving of what the song is saying, because the song is really upbeat and it really like gets you going. And then you're like, oh, why are there all these pictures of like their childhood? And you're like, okay, I guess that's what's relevant to the plot.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
about being, like,
the
open
whole
with your feelings
song.
and
Yeah,
everything.
the whole song is like super relevant, especially to Naruto and Sasuke. And how Naruto like always wanted to be friends with Sasuke.
Yeah.
But was too scared to do it. Yeah. I really like that.
I love
like
that
it. I
one.
really liked that one, and I like it even more
After
with the
knowing
lyrics.
what it's about, for sure. Yeah. And it's just the different contexts as well. Like, it's all about, sharing your feelings, having the courage to speak openly about, how you feel. It's and Sakura. The theme is there. This, like, theme of friendship. And then Hinata, watching Naruto go with Shikamaru and Choji, she's, like, not doing it, but it's the same kind of theme where she's, like, too afraid to. And then
the
Choji and
first time
Shikamaru,
that they hung out.
yeah, really, also really relevant. And then I think it's Naruto and Sakura, because and the same thing, he doesn't know, like, it's going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main one that it applies to, where Naruto, and the thing is, this memory is relevant because the words are talking about, like, the fight. Because in the fight, that's the first time that they're really, like, laying it all on the table and how they feel. And Naruto's talking about this moment, and not just this moment, but the whole, what this moment represents of him wanting to say something but being too afraid to. That's the lyrics really shine a light on just how good that one was. That like leveled it up maybe 1 or 2 points on a 1 to 10 scale.
It was already super good.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh well, it's
just Naruto running.
It's just okay, but the song is really good, so maybe it's just the song is really good. But then the lyrics of the song give it like extra points for being relevant.
And the song, like, just from oh, go ahead, sorry. Finish.
Oh, and I was gonna say, like, the song is relevant to the story and gives relevance to the pictures that they're showing as well, rather than them just being pictures of when they were kids. It just, like, it seems to level up pretty much everything
100%.
About the ending.
And just from from the perspective of the song is, like, telling a story. Like, it's, like, for the first time I spoke to you, it's telling something that happened, like, in past tense. And then it's all, like, photographs. It's all, like, Polaroids as well. So they're all, like, memories. And it's, so from a perspective standpoint, they're a 1-to-1. And then, and just, like, the different colors. Like, the background patterns, it's all, like, circles or whatever. But it's interesting because it's all different fucking colors and it changes every time. And the animation isn't crazy. And it's just mostly Naruto running. But it, as cliche as an image that is in Naruto openings and endings, it's used well here, I think. Amidst all the other shit.
I also like how the first picture in this is Naruto looking at Sasuke, and then the last picture is the other way around. The opposite perspective, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking good. Really good. Way better after hearing the lyrics, for sure. Next one.
I thought that might have had to been my, like, number 3, maybe shouldn't be there, but is going to be there anyway, slot. Oh, there are way more.
Yeah, there's 15 total.
Oh, whoa. I need more room.
So that was 8.
8.
9. Ending 9, let's go.
Oh. I don't even know if we watched this. We looked at it
Maybe
like
didn't.
Time. I think we watched it one time.
Yeah, we did. But you were super tired.
I do really like this song.
Yeah.
Man.
That one's just alright.
I really
But
like
it is
the
good.
lyrics of that one.
Yeah.
That made me almost cry.
Really?
Just the lyrics. The visuals are just okay, and I remember the first time I saw it, I was just like, oh, let's just get this over with. Because it was like 4 in the morning or something. Yeah, I really like that one.
I like that one. It's not one of my favorites, though. But yeah, the whole thing of like, so it was basically like words left unsaid or something like that, and fucking Sakura was crying because like, and that's the tragedy of their place in this whole thing is that like, it's like in real life when someone you know is super depressed, and like, I don't know, they're like going down a path you can't really follow, and you like. They can't say anything, like, or they're left wondering, like, what could I have said, what could I have done differently, that type of shit. Yeah, so really somber. Not genuinely, like, as far as me, not one of my favorites though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see the rest because there's more than I thought.
Yeah.
But I do actually, it's on the second time of watching that with the lyrics, I actually really like that one, and I think that it actually really fits. When this comes in,
for sure.
Because it's like they were just left behind, and now they're just there. It's like, you know? And they're just thinking like, man, that really just fucking happened. And
yeah, this is like their aftermath. They're like, what the fuck do we do now? Like, could I have done better? Could I have talked to him earlier? Could I have shared my feelings earlier? And they're just like, fucking too late now. He's gone.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done except like reflecting on what already happened. Which
makes sense that they're on like a still pool of water. Okay, next one. That was 9. This is 10. Ending 10. Let's go. Ooh, this one's cool.
Ooh, this is a really different style.
I like this one. Reading manga. PS1. He's late as fuck. What is happening? It's raining now? I like that one. I like the beginning more when he's just fucking around in his room than him running.
Yeah.
But I like that. I like that they took a chance with a new style.
Yeah.
I like the colors.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, I liked the beginning of it more than that. So that looks like a PlayStation 1. Was he playing like a Naruto fighting game for the PS1?
I couldn't tell. I can't tell who that is. That's Naruto.
Is that like the Hokage?
I think it's the Hokage. It's pretty funny.
That's really funny if that was like if a game came out around this time or a little bit earlier maybe or something, and that was it. That'd be funny.
And I love how he has like the bikini girl on his wall. It's funny. Yeah, he's just like inside during a rainy day, like all fucking lazing around. Then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I run outside, and then he runs, falls down, and then it's sunny. Also, yeah, the fillers get really weird. Don't worry about it. Next one. That one was just okay. There were parts that I really liked, but parts that could have been better. But what are you gonna do? So that was 10. This is 11. I may not have seen this one. I'm not sure if I've seen this one. Back with that 2000s groove.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child. Another girl ending.
Gotta feature the girls somewhere.
Exactly. Are they like hugging?
Yeah.
Since when do they hug? This is after like cut her hair.
That's cute.
Choji looks so cute. He's funny. Akamaru looks cute. Huh. What'd you think of that one? That one's just okay.
Just okay.
Definitely a lower on the list for me.
Yeah, I think so. It was all right. There was nothing wrong with it, but it was just okay. Mm-hmm. What number was that?
That was
11.
I think so. 3. Yes, that was 11. Okay, ending number 12. Let's go. The dog ending.
This is something I never knew I wanted.
Very Japanese.
They're crying!
Oh, I forgot about this one. I've only seen this like once or twice. He looks like that show Wilfred with Elijah Wood. Oh, I like this song.
Okay.
You like oh, I love the song. Is that Tamari? Who? Oh, it's Shikamaru and Asuma. Choji. Lee. Of course, the girls are all like in fucking sexy dog outfits. Kurenai Sensei. I love Shino in the background.
This song is really good.
This is a really fucking good song. That was good. That was a good one.
That was as much of a meme it is, but it's so good. It was really good.
That was awesome. That's higher on the list for me. I completely fucking forgot about that one. That song, like the oh, it's so good. I love that shit. I don't have much to say, but fucking
I want to see all of them in the
go
dog
back and
outfits
look at their
again.
dog outfits. Because there's Kakashi. What kind of dog even is that? Can you tell? Is that a poodle?
No. Look at Kiba.
He just looks like Akamaru. Who is this Shikamaru?
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's not what I would expect him to look like as a dog, personally. And Choji, you see Choji had like a wonky eye.
Who's that that's looking away?
I can't tell. Who would it be?
Neji?
It might be Neji.
He's the only one that I don't think I saw.
I think it's Neji. We can't tell. There's no way to tell. Neji isn't anywhere else, and Rock Lee and Tenten are on this one, so I think it is Neji down there in the corner. I love Shino. What is the pink hair?
Oh my god, guy.
As like a fucking bulldog with like, what is that?
He's like, I don't even know what that is.
I love this drawing at the end. It's kind of funny. I like Akamaru. Looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I love the last lyrics. Decisive encounter, mutual love, life. I think is what it said.
That one's awesome. Yeah, even though it's me. What was that, 12?
Yeah, that's 12.
Okay, 13. 3 more to go. Final 3. Let's go. I don't remember this one. Oh, they have phones. They have cell phones. Flip phones. I have a feeling this one's gonna be a stinker. Yellow Moon.
I like the song so far.
I like the song. Another girl ending as well. Yeah, I like the song a lot.
This song is so good. I like that. I actually really like that.
I like that one too.
It was really, really sort of mellow.
The visuals weren't much to speak of. There were some pieces, like when the hands were going around the moon. Mm-hmm. That was cool. There were some things that were kind of interesting, like that. But just the parallax of all the characters. Gaara looks kind of cool in this one. That shot of all their faces. But overall, visually, it was probably one of the worst ones, I would have to say.
I don't know. I kind of liked it. I didn't get the cell phone thing.
I really loved the song.
The song was really good.
But
these
visually,
last two songs have been really good.
Okay, next one. 14. Let's go.
Frog ending. Or just animal ending.
Chasing his tail? Is he snapping?
Yeah.
You like Gamatatsu? It's like...
I hate him. It's that moon again.
This is the shit that I really envy about the fillers. Is this feeling of, like, just fun.
Mm-hmm.
In my undeveloped chest? The fuzziness I feel in my undeveloped chest? What? He's not doing it. Everyone else is singing but fucking Pakun.
All the animals just like, if I was human, I'd want to be Hokage too.
Who is this in the fork? Is that Naruto?
No,
that's a building. Oh, I could just see like the call. Okay, never mind. That's not Naruto. It's a building. That was okay.
I like that one because it was fun. It was
fun.
really fun.
I really appreciate that. That's one thing. That's the reason why I would be interested in watching the fillers, is just that feeling of like, even though none of it matters and a lot of it is probably bullshit.
But it's because some of it doesn't matter that you can just relax and take it for what it is. Man, I like that one.
I like that one too, but not that much. Parts of it I really like. When they were all like, their heads were getting big and they were singing, that was cool. I like that. I
like the song for that one as well. Some of these have really good songs.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I prefer the songs for the filler ones than for some of the regular ones.
For some of them. Okay. Next one. Final one.
This looks really intense.
Sasuke's headband. Not digging it so far. The song's decent enough, but the visuals are nothing so far. What is up with Lee? He is gaunt. Jesus. He has not been taking that physical therapy seriously at all. Also, Hinata looks like 10 years younger. And Tamari looks like 30 years older. And Gaara is gaunt as hell. Everyone's so skinny.
She looks like a creepy baby.
Yeah, she does. Oh, this is a cool screen. I've seen this elsewhere. Animation kicked up.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Teaser. Oh, he looks like a kid. He looks like an actual kid.
That was cool.
That was awesome. That ending, that saved it. That saved it for me.
Yeah.
Fuck, the teaser for Shippuden Naruto. That was so cool.
That was really good. I like the song for that. It wasn't like a super favorite of a song, but the song carried it for most of the part. And then that very end was
that
really
was
cool.
fucking awesome. I was not expecting that at all. I don't think I'd seen that one before, ever.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I'd ever seen that one.
That was really cool. I like that. That would be, like, the perfect... Like, you... Imagine... Okay, I know that that's probably not what happened, but imagine if they only did that on the very last episode. If they showed him, like, the shippuden version of him, that would have been so cool.
That was dope as hell. It gets me excited. Like, just seeing that, I'm already excited to watch Shippuden. I'm just like, oh my god, I want to watch Shippuden so bad right now.
I wasn't like I'm interested to watch it and I'm excited to watch it, but I wasn't like,
yeah,
I want to watch it.
But then you see
then
that?
I saw that and then, like, man, I really want to watch it.
And then you see Naruto looking like such a kid. Like, you see him for a second grown up, and then you see him again after that, and he looks like an actual little kid. Like, when he turns.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in elementary school.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and that really sells, like... yeah, and now you get... that. I don't know, something about that last shot really gives you, like, a... Oh my god. Yeah, perspective on the whole thing. Like, oh my god. This is all being left behind. Like, this is all in the past. Now we're moving forward into the future. That's fucking scary. But also really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So that moved it. That fucking 2 seconds moved it up, like, way higher on the list for me. That was gonna be at, like, the bottom for me until that.
Man, this is gonna be way harder than the openings.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be so much harder than the openings. It's not even funny. I have several at the very bottom. I have like 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and then a clump in the middle.
Oh, you were smart. I see what you did there. I wasn't sure what you were writing down, but that's really smart.
Yeah, I wrote down, like, this and then, like, in between, and then I
just show the camera.
Oh, it won't be in focus.
This is what she was doing, like, writing down.
So I can compare the ones that are, like, on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
I did that with the first the openings, the openings as well. Because I think it's too hard, like, when you get so far in, it's too hard to be like, oh yeah, this one's for sure better than this one. Yeah. But that way I can be like, oh, these are the ones I like the most, these are the ones, and then I can compare this to that.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, we will be back soon with our final lists. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you just came here for that, hope you enjoyed. But if you want to hear us talk about it a little bit more, we're gonna go 1 second. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. We have our final say on our ranking. I went back and forth a couple times, but this one was definitely harder than the openings, like we predicted.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with yours? Or do you want me to start with mine? Because apparently yours is a real hot take, a real controversial list once again.
Me back at it again. You can go first this time, maybe.
Okay, I'll go first. So, I'm just going to list them up, and then I'll put them on the screen. So, starting from the bottom, number 15 is opening 11. And I guess since we have the titles, Sobani Iru Kara. 14 is number 2, Harmonia, with Ino and Sakura. Number 13 is number 6, Ryusei, which is the speed art one. Number 12 is number 13, Yellow Moon, and I put it above all the other ones because it's kind of a banger of a song, but I didn't appreciate the visuals that much, that's why it's not higher. Number 11, in the 11th place, is 14, so Pinocchio. It was just really funny, so that's why I put it above 13. 10th place is ending 15, because of that short second, like, preview. And, like, it says goodbye really well in the ending. That was why I put that there. And above all the other ones. In 9th place is ending 4, Alive. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Now we're getting into, like, ones that I actually really like and feel some attachment to. So that's why I put this one here. Even though it's nothing really special, I do have a lot of attachment to this one. It's more of a personal preference thing. In 8th place is 10. So that is Speed, because I love Naruto. I love the art style. I love the change of pace, and the animation's really cool and simple and feels very like I'm in school. I don't know. It feels like I'm in elementary school and like this is, I don't know, some kid showing me a drawing or something, or like, I don't know. It's cool. I love it. It's awesome. What is that? That's number 8. Okay, 7th place is 12, Parade, because the song is so fucking good. The song is really good, and it's just hilarious. All the furry costumes and shit. Number sixth place is the 9th ending, because now we're getting to like relevance to the plot and everything. Really somber, good song, good like really strong message and tone, and is significance of the story. In 5th place is ending 3, because Orange Range, it fucking really gets me. I don't know what it is. I have a big attachment to that one. 4th place is ending number 5, Imamade Nandomo. Because, again, the significance of the plot, the cool colors, the pretty decent animation, but also, again, the significance of the plot is like the main thing with that one. It really fits really well. And I put number 7 in 3rd place above it just because, once again, personal preference, but the fucking song, the visuals, it just really carries you out, and it's the perfect end, like the perfect way to end off a good episode of Naruto. I feel like this one could fit anywhere in the story, and it would be really good. Doesn't have that relevance that I really look for, but it's just a fucking banger. Great visuals. So that's why I have that one there. 2nd place is ending number 8, Hajimete Kimi to Shabeta, because fucking, as we found out, great song. As we knew, great song. The visuals are good. The colors are really vibrant and awesome. But once we found the lyrics, and it added another level to, and again, in conjunction with the visuals, the pictures, and like their relevance to what the lyrics are saying, and what the different characters are thinking, and the general theme of being able to express your feelings and be open with those you care about and stuff like that. It's really awesome. Again, really relevant and significant to the plot. And number 1, no surprise, is Wind, Kaze. Ending 1. Fucking, like I said, it's, first of all, super relevant, has great visual metaphor. The song fits really well with the story. The tone of the song itself fits really well with the arc and the story in its entirety of Naruto. And the visuals go along with that. And like I said, I really, really love that because the show was so new, like I said before, because the show was so new, and the visual style of the anime wasn't fully established yet, you could really feel like the sort of malleable inspiration and the artistry that is sort of being played with and explored with sort of, and sort of developing the aesthetic of Naruto. Like, for example, Sasuke has a black shirt in this, when his hair is clearly like the blue shade that his shirt normally is. And just shit like that. And Sakura's clothes are pink instead of red. Little details like that, and just the overall style, it's on another level, and it is burned in my mind as this is Naruto. Mm-hmm. So that is the explanation behind all of my list. If you wanted to get into yours.
Once again, my list is probably not for everyone. Okay, so number 15 for me is number 2. Mostly because I just absolutely hated it. I've hated it from the start. And actually, I would have put number 6, which is in spot number 14. Yeah, number 6 is Ryusei. I would have put that in my last place if it was not for the burning hate I feel in my heart for Harmonia. But those are interchangeable. Harmonia ended up being in the worst position just because I really didn't like it during the time. It seemed like just kind of stupid during the arc that it was playing, and it just kind of lame. Mm-hmm. But opening 6 is in spot 14 because it just has zero relevance to the plot, and it's just girls in bathing suits being drawn, which to me I just think like, draw something else relevant to the plot or I don't know, it just wasn't good. Oh yeah, and then in spot number 13 is ending 11, Sobani Yurakara. Mm-hmm. That one, it was all right. It had some cute pictures, but it was nothing really special. Next up in position number 12 is opening 10. This one was all right for me. I have it high. I don't really like this style very much at all, but I have it higher than the other ones because at least they took a risk, and did something a little bit different. So that's why it's higher, and the song was pretty good for that one as well. In spot number 11 is opening 12, Parade. Although I thought this one was really cute, and the song was really good. It wasn't like one of my... I didn't feel that urge that I sometimes feel to put a random one at the top for not really any reason. You'll soon find out which one that was. Next up after that, I have in spot number 10 is in spot number 10 is ending 15. This one was really good, and this one, I mean, like, most of it was alright, but that ending shot, just sort of alright for the first bit of it, but that last part really, really made me want to watch Shippuden, because obviously we haven't started Shippuden yet. We're doing these first, and another
if you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch Shippuden right now on Patreon.
And we still need to do an end discussion for, you know, Naruto before we start Shippuden. And I had been like, yeah, I want to watch Shippuden, but that made me like, I want to watch Shippuden right now. Had that kind of feeling. In spot number 9 is ending number 4, Alive. That one, even like I sort of said before, this one, it's not even that great. But because of those few times when it was so good and so relevant and just worked so well, I feel really attached to it. And spot number 8 is number 13 for me. I know some people might be like, why? I just really liked it. And, I mean, the visuals were nothing to write home about, I suppose, but I still liked it. I liked the black and white with the yellow moon.
Just real quick, I thought you were going to hate that one because of the cell phones. I thought you were going to be like, this is fucking stupid.
I don't like the cell phones. That's my least favorite thing about it, and that's, like, that I was kind of sticking on, but other than the cell phones, I really, really like that one. In spot number 7 is ending 9.
Nakushita Kotoba.
Yeah. That one, it, like, I don't know, I first had it kind of lower, and then I had it kind of higher, and then I settled at spot number 7, which is on the higher side of the middle, just because it's not super great, but I really like how significant it is, especially with the lyrics. The lyrics, like, made me almost cry, and I think maybe if we had watched it more times with the show, maybe it would be a little bit higher, because I would have some more attachment to it, but I just think it's kind of a pretty ending and nice song, and it really fits with that very specific moment of right after the Sasuke versus Naruto fight, and Naruto comes home and him and Sakura are just kind of like, well, yeah. In spot number 6 is opening 3. I thought this one was I'm not gonna lie, I thought this one was gonna be higher on my list. And I was actually tempted to put it lower than, like, a bunch of these a few times. Because it's really good, but...
It's just them walking.
But it's just them walking. And it's kind of a cute style, and they kind of look funny. But it's alright, but I do still really like it, and I remember really enjoying it, like, when we were watching it with the show, so that's why it's pretty high. Next up, in spot number 5... is ending 7, Mountain a Go-Go 2. This one, I think, similar to what Carson said. It's not, like, super significant to the plot, but it's just a great ending. I feel like I've ended an episode of Naruto when I see this ending. I really like it. In spot number 4, and I almost put this in spot number 3, for those of you who have maybe noticed a trend of me, like, putting a random one that people don't really like necessarily in spot number 3, but I didn't. It was in spot number 4 on this one. But that would be ending 14, Pinocchio. I just really loved this one. It was super silly, but I loved the song, and it made me really happy. And I don't know, I just really like things that make me feel happy. And I'm not going to put it at the bottom of the list just because it's kind of stupid, and it's like Naruto jumping around with some animals. So, yeah. And then the top 3. Number 3 is ending number 5. And this one was good. I really remember this one. When I hear it, I really think of the show. I love the colors in it. I love the little story that's being told and the lyrics about, you know, standing in the shadows, and then at the end it's like, we're not standing in people's shadows anymore. It's like we're taking our turn to bask in the sun, or I don't remember the exact lyrics. But yeah, I really like that one. I like the theme. I like the message. I think it was pretty relevant as well. In spot number 2 is ending 8, and for similar reasons to Carson, I think, as well. Where it's just, I really, really liked this ending while we were watching it, and then finding out the lyrics made me like it even more and made me see a bit deeper into it. and it's just so good. And then in number 1, it is Ending 1, Wind. Fantastic. This one, it's interesting because with the openings, I didn't have a super strong attachment to opening 1, but I have a really strong attachment to this first ending. I don't know why. The song is really good. The little story is really good, and the tone and the theme, and it really suits like you said, the arc. But I also feel like this sort of suits like the entire story in general a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like the tone of it and I don't know. I just feel like this is really good and really impactful. And yeah.
I just noticed Rock Lee is right here. Remember when he had the long hair with the braid down the back?
Oh!
I was noticing, because this is Shikamaru. I think this is Sakura. Or it might be Ino. This is maybe Hinata. I'm not sure. A bunch of the kids are random. This is Shikamaru. This is Choji. This is Kiba. I'm pretty sure this is Lee, which is interesting. Or it might just be a random kid, because I don't even know if Lee was created at this point. Anyway, that's a side thing.
Interesting.
Regardless, yeah. We had almost the exact same top 3. Our top 2 is the exact same for pretty much the same reasons, but I put 7 where you put 5, but 5 is my number 4. 7 is your number 5 because you put 14 there for some weird reason. I respect it though. I respect it, and I think other people will too. It's way more interesting to have something like 14 in your top 3 or in your top 4 than whatever. I have 1, 8, and 7, which I think is a really common thing. Although I think most people would probably put, if I had to guess what most people probably put, they would probably put 1 probably is the first one, and then maybe 8 and 5. I think 5, maybe 1, 5, and then 8 possibly.
Oh, I put 1, 8, and then 5. But I was tempted to put 14 in my number 3 slot, but I didn't do it just this time. Mm-hmm. Just this time though.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And is there anything you want to say? Oh, this is actually interesting. Or, I guess we could talk about it here. What kind of style would you like to see endings and openings in Shippuden? Because I've obviously seen it all, but this is a little taste of what you guys are gonna see in the Naruto and end cap discussion,
which will be coming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is a little taste of that video. What kind of style? What would you be looking for in Shippuden? Like, what do you think could, of all these that you liked, what would you like to see added? Like as far as song choices or like
well, I've heard
visuals?
Some songs from Shippuden before, and I like them. I don't know. I like it when an ending tells a little story. I really like that, especially with a show like this where it's so long running and they get so many endings. I don't know how many endings there are for Shippuden, but like when you just have this much chance to like do something that is relevant. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate when they do something that is relevant. That's why the ones that I liked the least were because they weren't really relevant and also just were dumb
bad
girl
songs,
endings. Yeah. Or not great songs. I don't want any more girl endings, but there probably will be one. But I hope if they do a girl ending, it's at least, like, cool.
I won't spoil it. There obviously are girl endings. Yeah. But the girl endings of Shippuden, as far as I remember, I don't know how many. There's like almost 40 endings, or maybe more than that.
Really?
In Shippuden, yeah, because there's like 20 or so openings, and then there's like twice as many endings. Because they started to do like the 2 ending per opening thing halfway through this. They do it from the start onward in Shippuden. But there are girl endings, but they're fucking way better. Like, in my opinion.
I don't mind a girl ending if it's, like we talk about this for Fullmetal Alchemist, like the Brotherhood ending 3, I believe? Or, yeah, I think it's 3. The Winry ending.
Winry ending. That's doing a girl ending right.
It's actually a good, which is in direct contrast with Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 Winry ending, which was trash. Yeah,
which is the problem that a lot of the girl endings in this have.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's just meant to be like titillating. And that's the one kind of thing that fucks up number 12, Parade, with all the dog costumes. It's like, it's funny, we're in dog costumes and it's kind of cute and fun, but then they're like sexualizing the girls.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I guess, but I wish it was just having fun rather than like trying to make me feel attracted to fucking literal 13-year-olds.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird that like that's why I didn't really like Yeah.
That's the one thing. So like with that ending, I agree. With Ryusei, it's more like pure than that. It's more like there is definitely that aspect to it, but they are just like I don't know. Young girls do go to the beach and have fun at the beach.
I know, but it has literally nothing to do with this show.
Of course not. But I'm saying that as far as like fan servicey type shit, that I give Ryusei more of a pass. I just put Ryusei lower because it had less going for it than Parade did. Parade had other shit like the dope ass song and all the other characters in dog costumes.
Anyway, I guess we're getting a little bit off track.
We're still talking about the endings. I don't think we're getting off track at all.
I guess not.
We're literally not off track at all. We're talking about the endings. But what do you want to see? That was the main thing.
Yeah, we're getting off track from the question there, which was, I think I want to see, like for endings, I want to see some more of like the story. I'm curious to see if they'll do some like flashback ending style thing, which I feel like because of the current track record with flashbacks, doing an ending with like original Naruto characters would potentially be something that they would do, which I would be all right with. I don't know. I'm interested to see them play with color. I really like it when they do nice colors. I think doing a different art style, or like more cartoony or whatever, can be really hit or miss. Mm-hmm. But I think it's usually like a hit if you want to change something up from your normal show.
Yeah. But
you just up the saturation or change the colors or make the sky bright orange and the characters like purple or something, I don't know. I really like that. I really like stuff like that. I don't know. But I'm not too picky. I'm kind of ready for whatever. The endings, I think the endings, and actually, I wouldn't mind more endings like ending 14 here, Pinocchio, where it's just kind of messing around. Depending on like where they are in the story. Like something like that would kind of need to suit what was going on. Yeah. But I don't know. I like something like that. And I especially like I think that's one of the reasons why Pinocchio is kind of high on the list. A lot of people tell us that Naruto isn't a funny show and we can't be laughing at it. But Naruto
fucking 100%
Naruto
wrong.
has like a lot of comedic moments. Some stuff we laugh at that's probably not meant to be funny. Like when Jiraiya screams, "What the devil?"
What the devil?
That's not supposed to be funny, but that's fucking so funny. That's so funny. But like there's a lot of stuff like the Konohamaru just messing around, Naruto farting on Kiba in it's
people discount that because that's not what people like.
I know,
about Naruto.
I guess it's not
people don't like the comedy in Naruto usually.
The thing is,
or when they do, I don't know.
I guess the comedy isn't the main story that's going on, but it's definitely a part of Naruto. Like it's definitely there, and acknowledging it in an ending, I think, is a good way to do it.
Sure.
If it's a lighter part of an arc, I don't know. I don't see why you shouldn't go for that. Mm-hmm. Like having a dog ending or a
whatever the fuck happened in Beyond Pinocchio.
Yeah, and even ending 3 was almost like they're super weirdly drawn. They're marching along, and it's kind of funny. Like the first time you see that, you're kind of like, "What is this?"
But yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I am interested to see the endings for sure, and openings as well.
Alrighty, well, I think you have a lot to look forward to when it comes to openings and endings in Naruto, especially the endings. I won't give anything away, but I've said many times that like the openings for Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, there are very high highs, but there's also some low lows. I think overall, both the openings and the endings, the quality, like the mean quality of all of them across the board is raised in Shippuden. You don't get like, I guess you do kind of get classic moments like Wind and like the better openings in Naruto. It doesn't quite capture the same feeling. It captures a new feeling because it's a new series, but I think you have a lot to look forward to. Mm-hmm. And hope you guys stay along with that journey with us. Stay tuned for the Naruto end discussion. Anything you want to say for again?
Yeah, I was just going to say, come and check out the discussion tomorrow. Carson is going to be interviewing me of all the questions that
New
have been
format.
sent in. We're gonna do a more discussion-based video, so we know that that video probably won't reach as many new viewers. But if you like us and you like what we had to say about these endings, you know, you might want to come and check out that video, especially if you maybe don't want to watch every single one of our Naruto videos, but you want to watch Shippuden with us. That would be a good option for that.
Yeah, a good summary, a good discussion. Yeah. And oh, by the way, if you like these types of videos, this is kind of a new-ish thing. We're returning to form in a way because it was our first video. It was in this kind of format. But if you want to see more videos like this, we'd love to do more shit like this. We want to experiment more types of content. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. That's like we ask you guys to leave likes all the time. If you liked this kind of format or the opening reaction, leave a like on these videos and the discussion. If you guys want us to do more stuff like the discussion coming out tomorrow,
Yeah.
then on YouTube, Patreon. Sorry, it's a lot to edit. So yeah. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. That way we know that, you know, there's a calling for this type of thing. We want to do more stuff that more than just reactions, with a more like discussion and review component. So let us know. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you would change about the format. How we could improve it. What would you like to see? We really are looking to like branch out as much as possible from just reactions in the ways that we can. And the best way to know that you guys are enjoying it is to leave a like and leave a comment and subscribe. Obviously.
Yeah. And again, I was just gonna say, if you made it this far and if you've maybe seen some of our other OP reactions, you'll know that we usually don't rank them and rate them and do a crazy, oh, this is why this one's better and this is why this one's better. Usually because it's harder to do that when you haven't seen the show because you can't rank it on significance to the plot. But if you really like this kind of discussion that we're having of what's better and why, leave a comment telling us that that's what you really like about this video. And that would be fantastic.
Alrighty, you got your marching orders. Hope you guys do all that stuff if you want. But more than anything, we hope you enjoyed this video and all the videos to come. Hope you guys are excited for Shippuden. As we are. I'm like, after watching these, I'm like, even it feels like these videos have been like the closing of the chapter that we really needed, which is I'm glad that we're doing this kind of stuff, because now I'm even more excited. It doesn't feel like, oh, we're just moving into the next season. It feels like, okay, a chapter has closed. We're moving on to a new sector, a new part of the story in a big way. And I can't wait to go along that journey with you and with all you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. Thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council.
Zenge,
John Ortega,
Aurora,
Lewis,
Christian Bay,
Kage Uzumaki,
Dreadful XR,
Xiao Lao,
Brian,
Handicap Bonkai,
D23L,
Charles Liu,
Jude Caspino Buford,
Nick Psycho,
Michael Wells,
King Mr. Mew,
Rifleman Z51,
Thelmus Celetius,
Brandon Bruce,
Yankee,
Vanonian,
Yuki Ali,
Mord Tarragon,
Josh Carey Gray,
Jordan Agnew,
Lolly Convict,
Redacted,
Zachary Porth,
Mohammed Burnham Ahmed,
Michael E. Zabel,
Callum Forsyth,
Nicholas Woody,
Soma Yukahara,
Dogs Free,
It's Your Boy Dom,
Christian Nielsen,
Phantom,
Quant Tuggle,
Proyectos Informatica,
Sugar Daddy Alex,
Tara,
Hunter Wayne Germany. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.